The Lighthouse is a new film by Robert Eggers, the director of 2016's The Witch. The Lighthouse had great hype at Cannes, and many people had told me that this was their favorite film they saw at the festival. Also, people told me this was a thriller horror film, and those being two of my favorite genres, I went straight to see it. The Lighthouse is about a young man by the name of Ephraim Winslow, who comes to work at an isolated lighthouse in Maine in the year 1901, which is run by an aging lighthouse keeper, Thomas Wake, played by Willem Dafoe. So I was super excited to see this film. However, it didn't turn out what I expected it to be. The Lighthouse is a character study of two lonely and isolated men, influenced by the mysterious happenings and power of this old lighthouse. Having heard that Eggers' new film is a thriller horror film, I was always waiting for something scary or mysterious to happen. And to tell you the truth, nothing really that scary or mysterious did actually happen. I suppose the factor that ruined my appreciation of this movie was the fact that I thought it was a thriller horror film, and I was always expecting something scary or sinister to happen. Whereas, if you want to watch The Lighthouse, it's really best either not to know anything about it and just watch it, or to understand that it's more a psychological drama than a thriller or horror film. However, the acting of both Pattinson and Dafoe is outstanding, with great and many memorable theatrical performances. The Lighthouse also has a great montage sequence, which is one of the most climactic moments within this film, and it's really, really well done. My biggest problem with The Lighthouse is that it really sets itself up to be a thriller horror film with numerous certain elements and certain nuances that hint at something sinister is about to happen, which I was super excited for, and I was always waiting for this to happen. However, Eggers really misleads you with these moments, as The Lighthouse really is just a psychological drama of two lonely men, isolated and going quite mad at this old lighthouse. Therefore, the scary bits within this movie were rather silly, because they didn't lead to anything. There wasn't really a point to them, apart from simply reflecting the state of mind of these two lonely men. So, The Lighthouse is really not the next Wicker Man or Rosemary's Baby, but simply a psychological drama with some insane acting, as well as some very funny and outrageous moments, and some great montage sequences. Also, there's a really great scene with Robert Pattinson and a seagull. Not exactly sure how they did this, but it's pretty damn amazing. The Lighthouse only has 3 actors in it, as far as I can remember. Willem Dafoe, Robert Pattinson, and Valeriia, Karaman, who reflects the female desire within Robert Pattinson at least, and she also plays a mermaid. The music within this film is really, really, really great, by Mark Corvin, who also did the soundtrack for The Witch, and for the Australian horror film The Cube. So obviously, if you're curious, check out The Lighthouse. It's an interesting film, but for me personally, I was misled. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, be sure to like it and subscribe, because we are releasing new Cannes movie reviews every Friday, so subscribe not to miss those. See you next Friday, guys.